Hello, hello. How's it going? Good to see you guys. As you can see, I'm already underway. I'm not messing around. I'm not messing around. YouTube, you got no music. I'm sorry. There you go. It's here. Don't worry. Everyone relax. It's good. It's fine. Good to see you guys. I've been milking this afternoon. I woke up late today. I woke up late. And literally yesterday, I was like, my sleep schedule's gone so far the other way that I woke up at like 5 a.m. yesterday and we're all good. Nope, I went to bed at like 2 in the morning again somehow and woke up at noon. I don't know what's going on, man. Blue sleeps when he wants and I don't know. There's no rhyme or rhythm to it. Devin, good to see you. The pun are really and hurt you gone fishing therapist. And I will move on. There you go. X, good to see you. How are you doing? It's blue time. It is blue time. It is blue time. The REO show first. Technically, Stream Elements beat you, but first human. I'll let you have that. I'll let you have that. Good to see you, man. Hope you're doing well. Ben, hello, hello. Has the schedule changed or something? Oh, I forgot to update the schedule in the Discord. My bad. I will do that. No, well, kind of yes, kind of no. So I'm gonna stick to the Monday to Friday thing. I was doing Monday to Friday at 5 p.m. Central every time. That was kind of my thing. I wanted to keep it like the same time so that it was easy to know, right? Like 5 p.m. Central, Monday to Friday. It's easy. But I do Tuesdays and Wednesdays are my days off, like my days off work, normal actual work. So I would like to do earlier streams on those 2 days. They work good for me, just like they just do, rather than sort of waiting around all day till 5 just to stream or whatever. It's nice to fire it up a little earlier. Plus, it's better for the EU folks. So I think 3 p.m., which is now, is probably a good time for me on Tuesdays and Wednesdays. So I do need to change that. Monday, Thursday, and Friday will still be 5 p.m. though, because of work, unfortunately. Bailey, can you relax, mate? He always chases his tail in the most confined space ever, and it just like he doesn't have the room for it. It's crazy. Nano, good to see you. My hero, mate, you should set your bar a little higher, I think. Klosh, good to see you. Extreme Gnome, hello, hello. I hope you're doing well. Your books are out. Hang on, hold up. Wait. Bailey, move. They have arrived. They are here. They are here. For those unaware, you may be unaware. Extreme Gnome, who is in the chat right now, fellow chunk man, the most extreme of chunk men, writes thing. You know what? He's such a creative man. He's an artist. He's a better human than I could ever dream of being. But he has wrote himself a trilogy, and I believe he plans on writing more and extending this. But these are his 3 books. You're welcome to post a link if you want, Extreme Gnome. I don't have it on hand. But yeah, you can order them on Amazon. They print on demand. Or they have them on Audible? Is it Audible? No, not Audible. Kindle? I don't know. Whatever the non-paper version thing is. Kindle, there you go. You can get them. I am yet to read them. Hopefully I will get around to reading them. I'm usually pretty bad at stuff like that. Like, I'll buy a book and I'm like, I have full intention of reading, and then it sits on the bookshelf. But I was like, you know what? Even if I don't, I think it would, well, A, it's pretty cool to support a fellow community member. But B, it would just be really cool to have on the bookshelf, at the very least, you know, to have a community member's piece of art on the bookshelf in real life. I think that's quite cool. So check it out if you wish. Who else we got? Justin, hello, good to see you. Plant seed, thank you, Devin. Yes, I will. Let me get this inventory of milk and do my hellos, and then we will plant that seed. Thank you for the reminder. Thank you. I literally about 5 minutes ago as well, before I set up the stream, I was like, don't forget to plant the seed, and then instantly forgot. So thank you for that. Aram, good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Does the mic sound tinny? I don't know. Does it? Let me know. If it does, let me know. I know you are letting me know, but, you know, if anyone else is experiencing that, it shouldn't be any different to yesterday, in theory. But you can let me know. Give me zoomies? I don't know how I would do that, Yariosho. My dog has the zoomies. Gabriel, good to see you. Hello, hello. Welcome in. Bark, bark, get the thing. Works for you too? Good. Yeah, I do like doing the earlier streams on these 2 days. I wish I could stream at this time every day. I really do. Unfortunately, I can't, but I wish. I wish. Do you only work Monday, Thursday, Friday, or do you work weekends? I work the weekends as well, yeah. Basically, I work Thursday to Monday. So I work Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Which is unfortunate. Thanks for the early stream. Hey, you're more than welcome, man. Was wondering who ordered them. Critically acclaimed author, Extreme Gnome, right? Don't forget Humble. Give me a link. Oh, yeah, there you go. He's going to DM you. Yeah, of course, dude. Of course. Sounds fine on Twitch? Okay. We'll blame X. Hashtag blame X. Guess I'm used to you playing through stereo and voice has depth over subwoofer. Maybe, maybe. Yeah, I didn't change anything, but you never know. Wavelink, which is the sort of software I use, it's hit and miss, to say the least. Like, it's pretty good in terms of, like, you can adjust basically everything you want with VSTs and things like that, but I've had it so many times where whenever I restart my PC, there's like a 75% chance it will remember the settings and about a 25% chance that it won't, and I have to redo it. Pretty annoying. The milk zoomies. Oh, yes, I will give you the milk zoomies. I will give you the milk zoomies. That's my favorite part of this entire grind. I did a thing, not that it's really that important, but I was trying to figure out how many milks I need, because I think I mentioned before, like, because I've got partial completion of various things, it was hard to know how many I needed. I did make or bake all of the potatoes. So potatoes, done. We are done with that. I'm off to bed. Enjoy the milk. No worries, Gnome. Appreciate you swinging by and saying hello. Have a good night, dude. So yeah, we have all the taters. We have 5,900 cheese, 10,400 milk. So I did the math and I just basically dropped the excess buckets. So this is the exact amount of buckets that I need to fill with milk. Little dumb to like just drop buckets. It was like 3,000 buckets that I dropped. But I was like, you know what? Rather than me redoing the math or trying to remember a number, I'm just going to do it. So long story short, I need to fill all of these buckets with milk. Beer Bong John. Good to see you, man. Should name change yourself to Milk Chunks at this point. It's not a bad idea. Whoops, my hand slipped. To his channel, then to his chat, then type in his command for books, then pasting it here. Tower of Milk. I love it. I love it. Joe, good to see you. What's the plan this evening? This is the plan. Milk. I need lots and lots and lots of milk, and this is the plan. I've been kind of AFKing it on the side, sort of thing, you know. Hey, buddy, you gonna come say hello? Look, say hello. They can barely see you. You got your little teethies. Yes, we need a lot of milk. That's the goal. I think I want to go all in milk for the next. Well, I don't know how long it's going to take. At one point, I did sort of calculate the milk per hour, but I really don't remember what it was. It's nice because I can just kind of AFK it while I'm working on side accounts and things like that. So, not the end of the world. Blue milk like in Star Wars. You know what? I've never seen Star Wars. I know that's probably upsetting to some people, but I just haven't. I just haven't. Mate, you have to chill, buddy. You can chase your tail, but just don't do it in, like, a dumb place. Oh, you've got an ad, Twitch. Sorry. I didn't even see it coming. Evie, good to see you. Hey, Milk Boy. Hope the grind is going well. The grind is going well, honestly. It genuinely is. It genuinely is. Been putting in the hours. The seeds. All right, let's do that. Let's do it. Let's do the seeds. Thank you, Devin. I'm all over the place. I've test streamed and might be ready for the real deal. Hell yeah, man. That's exciting. That's exciting. Right, seed. If you're wondering what I'm talking about with the seed, I'll bring some compost, I suppose. I'll bring some coins. Maybe I'll pick up some plant cure. So, long story short, farming is passive. That's what we sort of decided as a community. But I do want to be sort of keeping up with farming where possible. I have a bush patch in my chunks right over by the monastery. We've had it for a while. And the only thing I can plant in there right now is a redberry seed. I did grind and get one. It was like a 1 in 420 drop from the tortoises. I got one. So we're going to plant it. Now, the way bush patches work is you plant the seed. It goes through its growth cycles just like anything else. I know, 1 in 420. Couldn't make it up. It's the only reason I remember that drop rate. You plant it. It goes through its growth cycles just like anything else. And then when it's fully grown, you can pick the berries. And the bush remains, and it will just sort of, over time, regrow the berries, right? So I only need to plant it once, is kind of what I'm saying here. Now, it grows on a 20-minute growth cycle, and I think there's like 3 or 4 growth stages, and at any point during that time, it can become diseased. So we're going to plant it, and then every 20 minutes, come back and make sure it's not diseased, and we'll plant cure it if we have to, because we don't want this thing to die. It's a 1 in 420, and I don't fancy doing that again if it dies, so we have to be careful. So, set your timers for 20 minutes, because we need to be sure that this thing doesn't die. Milk and then blue cheese. Yeah, the cheese is going to be very slow, but at least I can really AFK that. That's super easy. But it will be slow. Star Wars is overrated in my opinion. Ooh. That could be a hot take. I don't know though. I haven't seen it. You're a one handsome man. Hey, I appreciate it. Good to see you, Juffy. Thank you, Blue. Growing time with seed is I see. Yes. Oh dear. On a scale of 1 to 10. What? Dude, Ben, thank you for gifting a sub to Yariosho. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Did I bring everything I need? I think so. I think so. What were we saying? On a scale of 1 to 10, how well behaved is Bailey? 10 being like... So 1 being like, the goodest of good boys, never puts a foot wrong. 10 being like, I need to like, get rid of this dog. Like literally, I can't own this dog. It's a problem. Probably like a 5. Somewhere bang in the middle. Like he gets himself in trouble. He is mischievous from time to time. But he also, like, the older he gets, the more he is listening to me. Like, if I shout his name or whatever, he now will listen and things like that. So that's good. He's learning. Like, it's very clear that he knows that when he's doing something wrong or whatever. So he's getting there. He's getting there. But the older he gets, the more crazy he gets. Like, for the first few months, I was like, oh, he's quite chill. No, he's not chill. There is no chill. All right, we're going to plant it. It is 3:17. It just turned 3:17. So at 3:37, I need to come back and check this. I will compost it. I don't know if that does anything. I'm such a farming noob. I really just don't know much about it. I will buy a plant cure. I'll buy 5. I'll buy a bunch. Maybe it'll be useful down the line. 3:37. That's when I'm going to come back and check that. Will I forget? Absolutely. You know I will. What happened to the song I requested before? What song did you request before? Did you request a song? I don't see one. I don't see one, buddy. Maybe I missed it. No way Ari should be seeing ads. It's true. It's true. Appreciate it, Ben. Thank you. Goat, good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Who picks 1 as the good option? Well, isn't 10 like... Oh, wait. No, because you said how well behaved he is. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, no, that's fair. I'll take that. Wait, do I have Oh, no, wait, I don't. Okay. Nope, that's reasonable. I will take it. Yeah. Right, what are we doing? Milk. Back to the milk. What else could we be doing? What else could we be doing? Can I get a refund on the points if you're not going to play my song? I don't see a song request. Am I done? Oh, I do see it. It was hidden. Sorry. I wish it, like, stood out a little more. It's such like a dark gray color. Dark Arua? Level 2. Have we had this one before? I think we have, right? I'm going to add it to the queue. It's coming on next. Sorry, Gabriel. I didn't see it. I wonder if there's a way I can highlight it on my side. Wait, did the... Oh. There is an alert for that, right? I guess the alert didn't play? I don't know. I'm not going to worry about it. My apologies. Compost surely helps? I would think so. I would think so. Compost reduces the chance of it becoming diseased. Okay. There's also a Runelight plugin that'll tell you if things are diseased / when crops are done. Oh, yes, the timer thing, right? I'll pull that up on the side. You guys can't see it, but it's there for me. Bush patches. Okay. Okay. Done at 1640, it says. So that's an hour and a half from now. But yeah, we'll go and check it periodically just to make sure. But maybe it'll tell me. I don't know. Well, I'll go and physically check it anyway. Oh, thank you, Bruce. Hey, Bruce. Good to see you. It didn't change the answer, though, since you went smack dab in the middle. True. That is true. That is true. Think Blue needs an audio queue for song requests? There should have been an alert, I'm almost sure, but... Twitch alerts, man, I'm having such mixed success with those. I don't really get it. I don't really understand it. Gotta be the DJ button from keyboards. DJ. Dictionary. Man, you just unlocked a memory for me. I don't even know if that's what you were going for, but memory unlocked nonetheless. 337 timer set. Devin, I believe in you. I trust. I trust. You crack me up so much sometimes. I crack myself up, man. I crack myself up. Would you rather a mansion or a modern castle? I don't know. I feel like if you asked me that 5 years ago, I would have said a modern castle. But I feel like the older I get, the more I'm like, just give me something new, man. I don't want to deal with the hassle of a modern castle and like the problems that might have and damp and mold and maybe the roof needs repairing and, just give me something modern. I really, yeah. It's a good question, though. I like it. I like these hypotheticals, man. I'm a big hypothetical question fan. I know some people don't like them. My ex-girlfriend used to hate them. I used to love them. You know, those like dumb hypotheticals where it's like, would you rather have, I don't know, $1 million, but you have to do this. I love those questions, but she used to hate them. There is no alert for it? I thought there was at one point. Maybe there's not, though. I'll have to check that. I get sad when people don't enjoy hypotheticals. Right, I know. I know, me too. They're just, like, thought-provoking, you know? But she would always say, like, yeah, but there's no point in thinking about it because it's not real. It's hypothetical, so it's not worth talking about. And I'm like, I understand that. I get that. But it's just a fun thought experiment, you know? Did I talk all the way over your song, Gabriel? I'm sorry. That was a good one, though. I like that. I was subconsciously listening to it, and it was good. I feel like you've played that one before, and I think I said the same thing. It was quite chill. I like that. I think a modern castle wouldn't have those specific issues, but getting natural light in every room would be a challenge. True. That is true. Just due to the shape of the castle. Yeah, good point. I used to really enjoy the show. I'm sure there must be something similar in North America or the US or whatever, but in the UK it was called Grand Designs. And I loved that. It was basically like people building giant houses, or a lot of the time they were like renovating an old castle or an old barn or whatever. I used to love it, man. It was sick. One thing I learned from that show, though, is nothing is ever on budget. They'd always be like, we have a budget of £200,000 or whatever. And then, like, fast forward 20 minutes in the episode, and they're like, yeah, we spent $500,000 and we're nowhere near done. Every time. Guess we never talk about any work of fiction. No movies, no books. Nope, it's fake, so it doesn't matter. Right? That's a good point. I should have used that. It's too late now. Would you rather get $1 million in pennies or $10,000 just in normal bills? $1 million in pennies, surely. I mean, it'd be a hassle, sure, but yeah, the hassle's got to be worth it for a difference of $990,000. If you made that question like you can't put it in the bank, like you cannot bank it, you just have a million pennies, and anytime you want to buy something, you have to take the pennies. That's an interesting question. And I'd probably still have the same answer. I would look like an absolute asshole, though, if every single time I went to the shop, I just had, like, 1,000 pennies with me. Just pay someone else to sort out your pennies for you. True. Imagine taking $1 million in pennies to a Coinstar machine. It'd be satisfying. No hassle for $1 million. You could sell them for 900,000. That's not a bad shout either. Imagine seeing a Facebook Marketplace ad for $1 million pennies. What is $1 million pennies in dollars? That's 100 grand, right? No. Wait, isn't it just 10 grand? Am I dumb? Wait, is this a scam question? Have I been scammed? Oh, did you say? Oh, you said $1 million in pennies, right? Yeah, $1 million in pennies. Okay, so it would be like 100 million pennies. Oh my god. Kind of crazy. I wonder if you had $1 million in pennies and you melted them down. You got there. Good job. Thanks, Yari. I wonder if you had $1 million worth of pennies. And so 100 million pennies, and you melted them down into like some giant sculpture, if the giant sculpture would be worth more than the $1 million. Maybe. At what point? Because like a penny is, in terms of currency value, is like nothing, right? A penny's like nothing. But the actual metal that a penny is made of, at what point does the actual metal that the penny's made of become worth more than the penny? Interesting. I wonder if there's a currency in the world who's experienced that problem. Where, like, inflation's gone so crazy or something that the actual metal of the coin is worth more than the coin. I'm curious. Any advice for me when I start streaming? I mean, all of the advice I'll give you is probably the same advice that you'll get anywhere. It's probably pretty cliche advice. I don't have some like golden nugget of information that I'm about to reveal to you. But the obvious ones are just enjoy it, man. Just enjoy it. I mean, the one thing you'll hear a lot is just keep talking, right? Just keep talking. I don't struggle with that. Blue yaps and all the rest of it. I talk to myself on a daily anyway, so it's not exactly difficult for me. But yeah, it's the one thing you'll hear a lot is just keep talking, right? You got to imagine a new viewer clicking on your stream, and if they click on the stream and there's 3.5 minutes of you not saying anything, there's a good chance they're not going to stick around, right? But if you are talking and engaging, it's really difficult, though. It's really difficult. I was incredibly lucky and blessed where I never had to stream to 0 viewers. I started with the content first, and my very first live stream was AI Cape, and there was a vast amount of people that came along to my very first ever live stream, and I've never had to experience the pain of streaming to nobody. And I know how difficult streaming is, even when you have people here. So I respect the hustle to those starting out, and I just wish you luck. Stick with it. Stick with it. If you enjoy it, stick with it. Don't focus on numbers and things like that. Just enjoy it, man. Just try and imagine, like, hey, I would be playing this game anyway, or whatever it is that you're doing. Just imagine, I would be doing this anyway, so I may as well stream it, right? And then you can't really be too beat up on it. To an eccentric Saudi billionaire, perhaps. That's 550,000 pounds of pennies. I love that math. I love that math. I love things like that. That's great. Penny costs the government like 3 cents to make. They're going to stop making them. Is that right? And like Canada stopped making them. Have the UK got rid of pennies yet? I don't actually know. You can't get a penny in Canada. Well, you probably can, but they don't. It's not like, yeah. Little girl, you're in the middle of the ride. That's a reason you're not allowed to melt down currency. Oh. Right, I guess you probably aren't allowed to do that. Right, okay. Fair enough. I did see a Facebook reel or a TikTok or whatever it was, where somebody was making a sculpture out of pennies, and they needed something like, I don't know, 10,000 pennies or whatever it was. It was a lot of pennies. And they were just really struggling to get them. Like, they would every day go to different banks in the area and just try and get as many pennies as they could. And they were just struggling to get the pennies. Vietnam doesn't have coins anymore. I do dislike coins, I'll be honest. They annoy me. Anytime I get any change, no matter what amount it is, like a $2 coin, a $1 coin, a quarter, whatever it is, I put it straight in a jar because I just don't want it. It's annoying. It bothers me. Thank you for the stream. Gonna have to take off. No worries, Aram. Take care. Have a good night, man. I'm bad at just keep talking. It's not easy. It's not easy. It isn't easy. I mean, chat obviously just helps you with that, right? Like looking over at the screen and seeing something to respond to and generate some conversation is gold dust, right? But I think I am quite lucky. I definitely picked it up from my mum. She likes to talk a lot. So I'm lucky in the sense that I could just ramble about nothing for way too long. That definitely helps. Start as a side hobby and then see how you feel with streaming. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. It's very easy to start things, whether it's content creation, streaming, video making, music production, writing a book, being an artist, anything like that that is a hobby that you're trying to turn into something more than a hobby. It's very easy to then put a lot of weight on your shoulders and beat yourself up if things aren't going the way you anticipated or whatever. So probably try and avoid that as much as possible. Just enjoy the process. Still going, if I remember correctly. For the pennies. Yeah, that's wild. Pretty sure coins are going to be a thing of the past here in the next 20 years. I wouldn't be surprised, Beeves. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. The thing in Canada, though, is they don't have a $1 note. Like in the US, there's a dollar bill, right? Whereas we don't have that. So I think they need to keep coins. Because, you know, having like a $2 coin, it's obviously not a lot of money, but it's still, you know, if you pay for a coffee that's $2 with a $5 bill, you want your change, right? The problem for me, though, is I just don't want the change. So I either end up giving it away as like a tip or like a, you know, hand it to a homeless person, or I just put it in my coin jar and then I barely ever touch that. I mean, I know it's technically saving money over time, but in my mind, it doesn't exist anymore. It's just gone. So if I pay for a $5 coffee with a $5 bill, it's like, even if the coffee was only $1.50, it feels like it cost me $5 because now all I have is coins out of that $5 bill, and that's useless to me. Yo!
Milk boy, milk boy.
Milk boy, milk boy. Mickey, thank you so much. 5 months membership on YouTube, man. Thank you so much. Thank you. Appreciate it. I appreciate it, man. I don't even know how many members I've got on YouTube. Memberships on YouTube are a weird one. I don't know what it is, but Twitch have done pretty well in making, you know, subs and things like that a pretty integral part of being in a stream. YouTube, I feel like, haven't done that so much, you know? But dude, I appreciate it. Thank you so much. I really do. I also dislike coins if they were called loonies and toonies. Yeah, I mean, listen. Would you like to live next to a big lake or next to a waterfall? I feel like a waterfall could get annoying, right? I would love to live next to a big lake. So I'll just say that straight out the gate. I would love to live next to a big lake. As long as it's not too big, though. If it's, like, so big that I can't see the other side, that might freak me out a little. Especially at night. Big expanses of water at night, they freak me out, man. But a waterfall could get annoying. I just pay everything digitally / with card nowadays, so I don't have to bother with change. No, me too. Me too. Very occasionally, I'll end up with some cash, and I'm like, what am I going to do with this? Usually save the coins and use them at conventions. So that's pretty cool. I don't know if I've ever been to a convention of any kind. But I will next year. I guess you can call RuneFest a convention. That's what it is, right? Why isn't it called, like, RuneCon? Why are they suggesting it's a festival? Not a festival, surely. What makes a festival and what makes a convention? I don't know. These are the big questions. Because RuneCon sounds stupid. I don't think that sounds that stupid. If it was called RuneCon, I'd be like, yeah, that makes perfect sense. RuneCon. RuneFest to me sounds more weird. When I think of the word fest, it like sounds like I'm saying that there's an abundance of something, you know, like a sausage fest or a, you know, oh, it's a sweat fest in here. Like it sounds like a negative connotation. It sounds like a, oh god, it's an absolute nerd fest in here or whatever. Maybe that's just me. Cheaper than Twitch and I can't stand Twitch. Hey, each to their own. Yeah, I do like that I have the multi-stream going on. Give me that river house. Being next to a river would be real nice, Sam. Yeah, I agree. You've never been to a convention? Not even SawCon? What is SawCon? No, I don't think so. Actually, I tell a lie. I went to some sort of comic book convention. It wasn't Comic-Con. It was like a smaller version of that. That was like 10 years ago, though. Also, I rolled 3 times Monday night. First was Combat Ring for Shazy and Armor 5. Groat's Farm, which was nothing. Final roll... Bailey, come here. God damn. Final roll was Kingstown, which was Catch a Salmon. Done. Rune Medhelm from Lesser Demons. Done in 102 KC with 4 myth square shields, which are the same drop rate. 75 fire making and wood cutting for a magic tree. Already had 79 wood cutting, so did that right off the bat and had under 20 hours left on the fire making grind. Hey, progress. Well, good luck with the rest of it, man. Come here. Why do you crack out the second I start streaming, bud? What's this all about? He was so chill about 15 minutes ago, I'm telling you. No. No. Good boy. Why are you like this? Why are you like this? Alright, I gotta go check on that seed. Seed alarm! Seed alarm! Thank you, Devin. Thank you. I'll go and check on it. Oh, what do I need? Probably just the plant cure, right? You don't need anything else? To my knowledge. Suck on these nuts. God damn it, dude. Been a while since I've been goddamed. Been a while. I respect it. Fair enough. I'll give you that one. Well done. Well done. It's because you're talking. Honestly, it is. Yeah, it definitely is. Crazy, man. Crazy. All right. It looks good to me. Inspect. But this is a bush patch. The soil's been treated with compost. The patch has red breeze growing in it, and it's in... And is it state 3 out of 6? So it's good, right? That's what that means. Presumably. We're fine. Everything's good. Oh, you can see the tile markers from the distance. I'll go and show them off. Because you guys deserve it to be shown off. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Look at this. It's crazy because the more you zoom out, like the more obtrusive it gets. When you zoom in, it becomes less intrusive. Appreciate you guys. You're still my best friend. I think I set up an alert for that, by the way. I did mention that there wasn't an alert for new Patreon members. And I would just have to manually check, or you would have to let me know. I tried to set up an alert, so maybe it works. I don't honestly know, to be honest. I guess we'll see. What does Bailey have in his mouth? I didn't even see. What did he have in his mouth? To be honest, it could be literally anything. There are toys everywhere. He finds socks all the time. Whatever he can fit in his mouth, he will put in his mouth. It doesn't matter what it is, man. It could be a stick of dynamite. He'll grab it. For sure. I can't lie no more. I can't hide no more. Alright, I'm going to fill up my water and run to the bathroom real quick fast while we get this inventory of milk. So, Twitch, you're about to get an ad, and I'll see you guys in 90 seconds time. See you in a second. I have returned. Just in time. We're all good. Milk is still milking. Ad is still running. We're chilling. We're fine. Where's my tile? Were you here when I was explaining this the other day, Nano? I don't recall. I don't recall. The tiles, I did have them as a channel point redemption thing, and then I was like, wait, nobody do that. I was supposed to remove it. My bad. Nobody do the channel point thing. It's a Patreon, what's the word? Like incentive? Perk? It's a Patreon perk. So there are 3 tiers of membership on my Patreon, !Patreon, if anyone wants to check it. And you can get yourself a tile for as little as $2 a month. If anyone is gonna like support that, I guess. I wouldn't suggest doing it on mobile because I think mobile, you know, Apple and Android or whatever will take, like, they will apply extra fees to it. It's the same as like gifting subs or subscribing on Twitch. Like, You're always better doing it on like mobile or whatever. I think. Maybe I don't know how exactly how it works, but boom, boom, boom. And that is why your Discord rank changed a slightly different yellow as well. Nano, I know you noticed that. Your Discord Banana King thing turned a slightly different shade of yellow. That is why. Because it also comes with Patreon supporters also get their own Discord rank. One of which is quite yellow, and it was quite similar to the banana one, so I had to change it. When was the next one, by the way? 37, so 57? That's when I'll check it next. I think it was every 20 minutes. Another great chat stream. My timing must be impeccable. I like the tile idea. Yeah, man. For sure. Good to see you, Relics. Hope you're doing well. Can you read my previous chat? Yes. Time set. Don't forget the seed are in the dark. Thank you. Thank you. Tell us about GTA San Andreas. What do you want to know? I can tell you everything. I can tell you everything that you need to know about San Andreas. Whatever you want to know, I can tell you. Bow before me and my golden name in Discord. Yes, I did fix that, Bruce. So you should be now golden. I moved it like to top priority. So, who we got? Who's stopping me? Hey, DJ, good to see you. Am I not in the thing again? Hang on, let me get in. Got a surprise. Uh-oh. No shot, dude. Congrats. Absolutely huge. Huge grats to Graham, DJ. Absolutely massive. Look at the blue fire as well. Guy knows. Guy knows. Huge, man. Congrats. Congrats. Massive. Massive. With the look at the fire kit. Look at the drip. And the pet. This guy's gaming. These are the things you can achieve when you're not stuck to a cow for 200 hours, you know? Absolutely huge. You milking content. Congrats, man. Massive. What's next on the agenda? What are we what's going on next? Let's have a look at you. Ooh, account's looking spicy. I like it. Not sure yet. There's always so much to do, eh? There's always so much to do. Let me get caught up. Aaron's about to roll? That's exciting. Grind never stops. I know, right? I know. Never ends. Even when you think it does end, there's something else. There's always something else. Oh, a mysterious old man appeared at the same ticket under your house? That sucks. No worries, DJ. Oh, what do you prefer to be called? I don't know. But, yeah, take it easy, man. Good luck. Gonna get the fire cape. Oh, mate. Oh, fire making. I was gonna say, like, goddamn. Getting all the big unlocks. Yeah, go get it, man. At least it's quite near to here. Not far of a run. Still the Banana King, though. You can't take that from me. No, nobody can. Nobody can. I have no idea what color my name is in Discord now. Mod Nitro Abuse to sub Patreon. You should be yellow now. You should be yellow. I put it as like pretty much top priority, so I think you should be yellow. It would be cool if it like split it though, right? Like if it was like kind of a little bit yellow, a little bit purple, a little bit whatever the other colors are. Who else is here? Haha. Yickety himself. Where's your yellow shield? Hey, maybe one day. You never know, right? You never know. Hey, Blue, back to milking content today? Yes, Decky, back to milking content. We'll be milking content for, I don't know how long exactly, but hopefully not too much longer. Do need about 12,000 milk. Got some spare cheese. Scurry's hungry. I have no spare cheese. I'm very greedy on that. Just so happened to be. The true question, I'm a Deltarune fan or... What? What's the milk for? I missed a lot. So I'm making potatoes and cheese. That's the, I need to get 85 cooking is basically the goal. And my method of getting 85 cooking is going to be potatoes and cheese. So I need lots of milk for the butter and for the cheese. Who is that? Ancient Scepter? I don't know. Yeah, lots of butter, lots of cheese. And you need lots of milk for those things. I already have all the potatoes, though. So that's good. Does that mean my yellow represents that I'm the Banana King? In the Discord, yeah. Yeah. Zoom? Alright, let's get a zoom in for Yari. For those who don't know, if I click away right as the last bucket fills, there's still some time while the animation finishes, but the game, I don't know exactly how it works, but the game like processes the fact that I've moved away, so you get this like wild speed boost. It's kind of weird. So I'll get it on the last one here. Hold up. Right, ready? Wait. Go. So now I've clicked, the animation will finish. And then you just get this ridiculous speed boost. It's the silliest thing, but I love it so much. What you doing, boy? I love that he just like leans himself on the filing cabinet like this. Like, why? He's hanging out. He's hanging out. Be difficult across 3 letters? That is true. That is true. I mean, every letter could be a different color. That'd be cool. No, in Discord, they'll be like, yeah, you can do that. It's like a Discord Nitro feature, though. Pay us money, and you can have a multicolored name. So burnt out on chopping trees that I've been lamping and booking fire making to make this grind done sooner. That's fair, man. Whatever you gotta do. But yeah, don't burn out, obviously. That's the worst thing you can do. Have you started churning any cheese yet? I have. I've got 5,900 cheese in the bank right now. Which is a lot. I need about 14,000 in total. 14,200 in total. Something like that. 81 mining. Grats me, please. Hey, congrats, Yari. Huge. That's huge. Now, come back and let... Oh, you got the cape? Dude, it looks sick. I do love the fire making cape. Mate, you gotta chill, mate. We're trying to achieve things here. We're trying to achieve things. Buddy. Behave. Stop. No. No. What was your target again? Was it 80 construction? I forget. Or 85? I think it was 80, right? But, Bailey in for the distraction. Always. Always. If you had true tile, it would probably start moving it as you click. The animation that does the weird speed to catch up on to the true tile. Yes, that's what I imagine is happening behind the scenes. Yeah, seen that happen with multiple things already. It's just you know, when you're in a grind is. I mean, this is boring, right? I don't mind it though, but it is boring. Just the little things like that can, you know, be some cause for entertainment. Let me get caught up over here. Doing very well here. Finally decided on a second series. No shot, dude. That's exciting. That's exciting. I don't know. I'm assuming it's not public info yet, and you're keeping it under wraps, or are you here to announce? It's up to, I'm not here to pressure you. That's exciting though, man. On the topic of calling me DJ or Graham, both work. I'm more used to Graham though. Okay, I will. I'll do that. Graham works for me. That's what I mostly remember you as, so that's easier for me to stick. Desan, how are you doing, man? Good to see you. We're doing well, man. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Hey, you're not stealing any attention, Grant. Don't you worry. Steal it. The attention's yours. I don't mind. No, doing very well, mate. We're out here milking again. We're out here milking again. I hope you're doing well, buddy. Hope you and the family are good. Good to see you, as always. 80 construction, Yari. I do. how are you feeling about it now? Are you, because I know when you were doing like Obor and KQ and the Slayer monsters and whatever else, you were saying that you were looking forward to a skilling grind and not an RNG grind. Is that still your opinion? Are you still like just satisfied that you're in a skilling grind, or are you kind of now like, you know, kind of wish you were in an RNG grind? Or because what I tend to do is wish that right now I wish I was in an RNG grind because I just want to be like killing something, or like you know, having that chance of the grind just being over any kill now. I kind of miss that. Whereas with the skilling grind, I just know that I'm in this for the long run. There's no, I can be a little more efficient and try and speed it up, but realistically, it is what it is. I'm just in it for the long run. See you later, Graham. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. But then I know for a fact the second I get an RNG grind, I'm gonna wish I had a skilling grind. Like, I always want what I don't have. Still enjoying it? Nice switch up? Good, good. That's awesome. Did they fix the God, what they called? Gangsters? Did they fix the gangster thing today? Oh no. Oh no. That sucks. I mean, at least, like, well, at least you got to, I guess, abuse it a little bit, if abuse is even a word that you can use in that scenario. But I guess at least also it, like, wasn't always like that, and that's not how, it's not like they nerfed it, they just fixed it, I guess. So it's no different to what you expected it to be at the start, you know what I mean? It's not like they've made your grind longer or worse. It's the same as what you always expected it to be. It's just no longer as good. You know what I mean? Maybe that's just the optimist view. It does suck, though. Is Bernie going to show up? I don't know where he is right now. Oh, I see him. He might make his way over this way. Have you done the cheese part at all yet? It's like 6 minutes for an entire inventory. Yeah, it is. I've done 5,900 cheese right now. Technically a little more. I did make 750 complete potatoes and cheese, but I've done, out of the 14,500 that I need, I've done about 6, basically. But I kind of want to get all of the milk now. I was doing everything quite segmented. Like, I would do some world hopping for potatoes. I would do some potato cooking. I would do some milk getting. I would do some cheese making, some butter making, some potato and cheese making. But I decided recently to just one thing at a time, just get everything done. So I did all the world hopping, bought all the potatoes, baked all of the potatoes. Now I'm getting all of the milk. I got about 11 to 12,000 more to go. And then I'll do all of the cheese, and then I'll do all of the butter. Slow but steady. It seems about the right time to announce it, get people hyped and all that. Should I join you live in a Discord call to announce it? You should do that. I wonder how can... Oh, hold up. How am I going to do that? Let me think about this. I don't have a... I need to set up like a scene or something to do that. Not a scene, like add a source. Let me figure this out. Application, audio capture, Discord. Maybe this will work. Discord. Maybe this will work. I can definitely, we can try it. We can try it. For those unaware of what I'm rambling about at this point in time, Relics, who's over in the YouTube chat, the creator and series runner of Lawbound, you may or may not have seen it. If you haven't seen it, you should go and see it. Lawbound, regular episodes. There's a bunch out already if you haven't seen it yet. It's really good. It's a really unique and interesting series, and you should check it out. He's been debating what to do for a second series for a little while now. He's been back and forth in discussion with me about what he should do, and he's telling me that he has settled on an idea, and he would like to share the idea with you guys right now. If I can try and figure out, hopefully that worked, and now whatever sound comes from Discord should play on stream. I don't know, though. I've never tested this before, but I can certainly try it. I can certainly try it. Before I do try it, let me go and check my seeds so that I'm not getting, I'm not distracted by too many things at once. Let me get this inventory of milk, check the seeds, try Discord. It should work. It should work. Let me get caught up real quick while I'm doing that. I'm so happy there are never repeat questions in chat. Never happens. It never happens. He's on crack right now. It's crazy. Only announce if Blue also announces a secret project. Man, I don't even know what to say about the secret project. I don't even know what to say about it. I know, right, so, secret project. Please, help me. For those unaware, I also have been debating a second series on what to do. AI Cape, for those, the uninitiated, met its end. It did, in fact, finish. So, I have space now for a second series. Hey, stop. Stop it. Hey. I do have sort of room now for a second series, and I have been debating what to do. And I did have an idea, or do have an idea, and I haven't revealed it yet, and I've been keeping it sort of under wraps. Now, the reason for that is, A, hype generation, right? No, I'm kidding. The big reason is I'm not certain on it yet. It's incredibly ambitious, and I just genuinely don't know if it's possible or if it's something that I can even do. I don't know. So I'm not announcing it until I have figured that out. I also don't know what it's going to look like. Is it going to be a series? Is it just a one-off video? These are questions that I am yet to figure out. So once I know those things, I will, of course, I will reveal, but I'm not there yet. But I am working on it on the side. He's stalling because he stole the idea. Yeah, what I'm doing is I'm waiting for Relics to reveal it in the Discord call, and then I'm just going to steal it. And whatever Relic says to me now in Discord, I'm going to go, oh, that's awkward. That's exactly the idea I was going for. Whoops. I'm kidding, obviously. They also patched the dunce. Same question 3 times. Did they? Why? Why would they patch that? Who is that affecting? Why would stuff like that I don't like, you know? Like that I don't know. That's weird and dumb to me. That's weird and dumb. Right, let me check this seed, and then I'll see if I can get Relics in a call, and hopefully you guys will be able to hear it. Shouldn't be that difficult to set up, in theory. I was just about to leave to do pup stuff, but we're getting a super secret special announcement. We are getting a super secret special announcement. We are. Looks like it's still doing good right now. Okay, I will just stand here while I get this figured out. Better keep your cards close to your chest. I think so. I think so. Thank God you're stealing Relic's idea and not mine. Oh, you did a dunce today with no issue. Okay. Well, there you go. Viper Venom, good to see you. Just gotta hope this cow doesn't run off and run out of milk. I read that as run off. I mean, that would also be interesting. Yeah, can you imagine if it could run out of milk? That would be interesting. Watching on the YouTube side at the minute instead of Twitch? No worries, Ice Pick. All right, Relics. Let me see if let's see if this works. Eh? Where are you? You're in here somewhere. Okay, start voice call. Oh, noises are happening. Hang on, I need to see if, oh, you know what? My voice and video settings are probably all kinds of wrong. I can hear you. Can chat hear you? Can you hear me? Oh, you know what? You can't hear me. Hang on. Hang on. We're figuring this out on the fly, guys. Don't worry. Can you now hear me?
I can now hear you.
There you go.
I was getting double for a second because of the,
Oh, right. Gotcha. And you guys can hear him? Perfect. Turn him up? I don't know if I can. Maybe I can?
Oh, right click on my icon. There's a user volume button that you can crank right up. That should help.
I think I got it. You guys can...
How's that sound, everyone?
Everyone can hear? Confirmation from the people. I can't see my bloody screen.
Oh, no.
There we go. I can hear it. Think he's plenty loud. Excellent. We're chilling. We're good.
Awesome.
So yeah, Relics, the Lawbound man himself. Do you want to tell the folks a little bit about Lawbound?
Yeah, sure. We'll start there. Yeah, Lorebound is a series where I have to adventure through the world without being able to do anything unless the game tells me about it. That's whether it's through like dialogue from characters, in-game text, from books, things like that. And when one of those in-game references. Sorry, this is kind of on the spot. I wanted to. I was going to talk about the other.
Catching the on the fly here.
Talk about the other spears. Yeah, but yeah. I have to go around and try to sort out the world and only do what's actually in game spoken about in the world, and it's leading to some kind of interesting side adventures.
Yeah, it's really unique. Like when I saw the first episode, I was like, oh, what a cool concept. But it's one of those things where it's impossible to think about every possible outcome and what the series might look like just by thinking about it on the spot. But when you really start to watch the series and it's like, oh, there's actually a lot of just very basic game mechanics that you need to figure out a way of unlocking for yourself. It's really unique. And one thing with Lawbound as well, it's heavily community-based as well. So Relics will basically poll every single episode. He will make a poll. Bruce is linking it in Twitch chat right now.
Thank you.
Every episode there's a poll, so you as a viewer get a pretty direct input on what the series is going to look like and what's going on in the future. It's genuinely really interesting. Regular episodes as well. There's plenty of content to keep up on. I would check it out. But the reason he's here in the call for me right now, he is planning a second series. I genuinely don't know what it is, and I'm very curious to hear. So the floor is yours, Relics. What do you got going on?
Well, thank you very much. So one of the major issues that Lorebound has is I really like RuneScape. Go figure, as does, anyone who watches any of our series, right?
Yeah,
Everyone here is a RuneScape fan. Problem is with Lorebound, you can tend to get a little ahead of recording. So, I'd spend a couple evenings when I'm just, too drained to do anything else. I'll run laps in agility. I'm nearing 75 agility now, which is insane.
Holy.
But it's one of those scenarios where I needed to find some outlet which would have a heavy grind set, and I thought, what can I do that is a little on brand for me? In other words, it's different.
Yeah,
I have that tendency, but also has a bit of a more top shelf viewer accessibility. So something that already exists, but with a twist.
Yeah.
Ultimately, I decided on a Chunkman account.
No way.
Yeah, but
you're coming to the dark side.
I am. I'm going to be making a chunk. Actually, I should say it is already in production.
Oh.
I have about 20 hours worth of footage to put forward for my episode 1.
Let's go.
But it's not just a normal chunk, man.
Okay.
Of course it is.
I figured as much. Yeah.
So I've invented a new game mode.
Oh my. Okay.
Yeah. So I know you've kind of settled for the semi-extreme account here, and it's doing really well, of course. Milking stream and all that. I played around with the rules a little bit, and I realized that some of the fundamental rules on the Chunkman series, the basic rules, could also be adjusted a little bit. Not officially, but I played around with it, and I realized that I ended up making what's called Relentless mode.
Oh.
I know.
I like the name.
Yeah. Basically, what I wanted is something that was a little more RNG heavy.
Okay. People do love RNG.
a little less grind heavy, a little more RNG heavy. So what I did is I took more of the basic side of things in terms of not having to get the maximum number of the max level of what you can do. So I'm not going to be doing the mithril plate body grind. I'll be doing the mithril dagger grind, so to speak.
Gotcha.
So
Yeah, yeah.
a lot lower that way, but in the chunk picker options, in the chunk rules, there's a little fun little guy in the miscellaneous settings that says must obtain every unique item drop from monsters.
Yes.
And that is turned on.
Excellent. I love
so-
that. See, I've always like that is more a it just is like a supreme feature, but I've always loved that. Like that always seems really like a cool way to play it for sure. And there are some monsters out there that have like, I mean, you start thinking about like seed drop tables, right? Yeah, Yari's saying it in the chat there.
Insane. I've got a couple. Of course, I wanted to still balance the fun of getting rare drops and also feasibility of turning this into a series. So what I did is in one of the rules, you can set a maximum drop rate, and I set that to 1 in 5,013. So I'm still not curved bone
Get that
exempt.
curved bone in there, yeah.
Yeah, I'm not curved bone exempt, but there are some very rare drops that still exist. But of course that doesn't explain what are these core rules that I'm changing though, because those are just kind of additional rules. Well, what I wanted to do is I wanted to roll more and roll with a level of randomness. So what I did is I enabled diagonal rolling.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So I can roll on diagonals so long as I can physically cross on the diagonal.
Right. So if I pull up my chunk picker here, boom, boom, boom. Let me go to sandbox mode so I'm not butchering anything. So if you were, let's say you were in Lumbridge here, instead of just this, and this being rollable, you're also having these ones rollable as well. I guess you wouldn't be able to go to this one because you have to go through the gate. I don't know if you could go to that one either. I've probably picked a really bad example here in hindsight, but I guess if you get the idea, yeah, you can you basically have 8 rollable chunks rather than just the sort of standard 4. Okay, interesting. I like that.
Yeah, not to mention if you actually roll one of those diagonals, it unlocks a lot more of the map for the next roll. So you can kind of create this larger, broader chain that makes for some interesting combinations that just doesn't exist on an existing chunk man.
Yeah. I like that. I like that.
Yeah. It was kind of interesting, but then I went another step forward. Okay. The last thing that makes it really different is dungeons are now also rollable.
Oh, okay. So you're having like connected areas essentially are like not considered within the same chunk.
Individual chunks.
Gotcha.
So a dungeon will be an individual chunk, and once you roll that dungeon, the dungeon needs to be split up into chunks as well. So it's a completely progressive rolling system where you're not going to, say, for example, if you start in Greater Korend, you're not going to unlock the entire Korend catacombs. Like, if you roll down, it'll be just that chunk directly south of it.
Right. I've always loved that as a concept. That's one thing that's always... I don't know if it's bothered me as a chunk account, but I've always... I guess I remember my first time watching Verf and seeing him start in Korend and being very confused that he has this one chunk, but has the entire access to the Korend Slayer area, which is fine, like nothing against Verf in that regard, but I just found that to be strange. I was like, that seems illogical to me. But yeah, that's really cool. I haven't been able to treat that separately, which could also just like lock you out of various pieces of content, right? And adds a bit more jeopardy to the rolls, I suppose.
It does. It also makes it so some normal death chunks no longer become death chunks, or vice versa. It really like specifies the death rolls. For example, instead of rolling the Taverley Dungeon, if you're in that area, you don't get access to Black Dragons immediately. You don't get access to Hellhounds immediately. You have to roll a couple chunks over in the dungeon to get those.
Right. Yes. Yeah. No, that's a really good point, actually. Yeah. I guess it would allow you to have access to some beneficial things in a chunk without immediately unlocking the dungeon, because realistically, a large part of the death grinds in this game are underground. Like, just a lot of them just naturally are. That's pretty cool.
Yes, it is. Speaking of, so as I said, I already started it. I am a few chunks in already. Not gonna spoil too much about where it is yet, or what the name of the series is. But I have hit into quite the grind.
Oh,
already.
really?
I've rolled. I'll. You know what? I'm going to give away a single item drop on the ground.
Okay.
And then a single shop item, and see if chat can sleuth this out.
There's got to be some big brain in the chat that can figure this out. I believe.
Yeah. So, in total at this moment, I have rolled 5 chunks.
Okay.
So it's quite a start. My starting chunk had literally nothing to do. It got to 3 chunks very quickly.
And was it a random start, or did you manually select?
It was a completely random start.
Okay.
I took that right from you. I really enjoyed how you started Tower of Blue without knowing where you were going, and I did exactly the same thing there. So thank you for that. If I'm going to make Relentless mode where you're rolling excessively, I felt like if I didn't also roll randomly, it was kind of hypocritical of me wanting to add more RNG and then taking away RNG
That's fair.
deliberately there.
That's fair.
So yeah, decided to do that. Anyways, the 2 items. There is one shop in my area that has a knife.
Okay.
And one item spawn in my area that has a log.
Interesting. Okay. Oh, I in my mind it was going to be super specific, and I'd be like, okay, I can figure this out. A log item spawn in one of your chunks, and a shop in one of your chunks that has a knife. I'm assuming it's got to be a pretty high level log of some sort if it's turned into some hell of a grind for you.
Because there is one thing I have access to in that 5th chunk that I rolled that requires 63 fletching.
Okay, yeah, I was just kind of putting the pieces together in my mind there. Is it going to be something ridiculous where you don't have an axe yet and your only fletching method is like world-hopping logs? Oh, no.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
Oh, no.
There are chickens in one of my chunks, so I do have access to feathers.
Okay.
So I can technically make headless arrows, but as you can imagine...
Oh, boy.
It's gonna be... I think I have to kill like 90,000 chickens in order to get the feathers required for this chunk.
I mean, that's quite something. That's quite something. Yeah. I mean, this all sounds amazing. I had, if anyone has any questions, feel free to.
We've got
now is your time.
In the chat that I'm seeing pop up.
I saw one question just from Bruce based on the every drop from every monster. Are you gonna do it? I know exactly why Bruce is asking this, because he's semi-supreme also, and has sort of got the same, a similar sort of question, I guess, for himself. But are you going to do it where you have to get every item from every monster, period? Or once you get an item, is that kind of marked off forever? So, for example, if you get a curved bone from a hill giant, do you no longer have to get a curved bone from any other monster ever again? Or if you then were to roll into ogres, would you have to then get another curved bone?
That is a great question, and no, I do not have the dupes clause turned on, so I do not need to get duplicates from other monsters.
Gotcha. Okay.
I do need to get one of every unique item on the drop table, so if I do happen to roll an area that has 2 creatures and they both drop one of the same thing and one has slightly better odds, then it allows for a bit more of a strategic gameplay there, where I get to kind of decide which one works. Which one's going to get me there quicker?
That makes sense to me. I think that is a logical way of doing it. I never really understood the whole Supreme thing where it was like you have to get each item from each monster. Yeah. I mean, I know it's kind of that completionist thing of like, well, hill giants drop these things, I need to get all of these things. And ogres drop all of these things, I need to get all of these things. But it's like, yeah, if you've got the curved bone once, that collection log slot is filled, move on, right? But I think that makes sense to me. I like that.
Yeah, so that's why I wanted Relentless mode to be its own new mode, is because it's not meant to be a Supreme. It's meant to be a grind, but it's meant to be a different kind of grind, right?
Right. Yes.
One that has a little bit more balance instead of just let's do everything all at once, all of the time. Like I'm excluding pet drops and jars in the grinds as well, but all other items from all other bosses are required. So it's not like it's an easy mode game, it's just not silly.
Yeah, no, I like that. One thing I've often brought up before is I somewhat dislike that extreme has kind of become like the normal for a OneChunk account. It's very counterintuitive. I mean, the word extreme is to imply that it's extreme, right? But it's oh, my thing's diseased. Go
save it.
But it has kind of become the normal. So I don't know. I like that you've kind of gone through the rules or whatever, and picked out what you like from it, you know?
Oh shoot, you need some secateurs.
I'm dumb. Yeah, I just realized that. I'm dumb.
I'd use that run energy if I were you, because you don't want that thing to die.
No, that's awesome, man. That's really cool. We've got some guesses here. I saw a few come in. Out of Fortis, Rimington. What else have we got? Lumbridge area-ish. Ranging Guild. I think they're the ones that I see in there.
Okay. Do we want to do a hot or cold kind of a scenario?
It's up to you, man. If you want to keep it sort of under wraps. So I guess I should ask, when are you planning on when are we looking at an episode 1 here? Is this something that's going to be soon TM, or is it are we away from it yet?
Probably within a week or two I'll drop an episode 0 explaining the game mode.
Yes.
And then I'll drop an episode 1 with the actual with the chunk. Oh man, it's hard not to say his name.
Yeah, no, that's totally fair. Well, if you want my opinion, I think you've given us a lot of tasty information there, and we should wait and find out. That's my opinion on it, but it's up to you. That's entirely up to you.
Well, let's do this for a second. Hold on. You know what? Let's give you a hot or cold. We'll play hot or cold until, because there's got to be some pros to having you host me over here, and I think a sneak peek into a little bit of a game style. Can we find? Did you grab your secateurs? Are you?
Oh, I don't have any. I'm hoping this guy sells them. He does not. Can I get secateurs?
Oh no.
Question mark. I mean, even if I can't, then that means I can't get Redbury stuff anyway, right? Do I just not have access to secateurs? What do you mean, nope, Sir Catbong? Why wouldn't you tell me this 2 months ago?
Oh no.
Okay, well, that's not ideal. Do you need it from a farming shop? Okay, let me check. Do you not need secateurs to harvest the bush anyway? I don't know.
I think secateurs are for you can do that barehanded.
Oh, you can do it barehanded.
Yeah. The farming shops. Oh no.
Maybe I'm shit out of
Um,
luck on that. Okay. Okay.
Are there any farmers in your area?
No, I
Like
have
little
no.
farmers?
No, I have no farming shops or anything. Just the guys that like look after the crops and stuff for you. But
Yeah.
their
Yeah.
like shop table or whatever you want to call it, their stock is so weird. Like they sell. I guess the purpose of those shops is to sell you things that you would need to farm, and theoretically it's there to make your life easier if you like forgot to bring something on a farm run or whatever. But they don't sell secateurs, they don't sell spades, and it's like, huh?
Yeah.
Use the plant
They
cure on the plant.
deliberately.
I did try that, and it said, where is it?
Yeah, you need to prune it in order to.
Yeah, I had it in here somewhere. Oh, to cure bushes, you need to prune the diseased leaves away with a pair of secateurs. So the plant cure apparently is useless on a bush patch, which is weird in itself, to be honest. I think we're
Yeah.
just cooked on that one. No worries. All right. That's a shame.
If only you'd rolled that construction chunk, you could have gotten your tool store and then
I know, eh? Yeah.
and then blocked them.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yeah, that sucks. That's a shame.
Oh,
I'll
man,
have to think about what I want to do with that. If I want to like try again and kill another 500 tortoises.
Oh, that is unfortunate.
It doesn't matter a huge amount, to be honest. I was only really doing it just for the satisfaction of saying that I'd planted a seed. But yeah,
Yeah.
we'll see what I want to do with that.
Alrighty. Well, man, that's unfortunate that the red berry that felt like a new phase of Tower of Blue there.
I know, right?
Getting red berries. Could have gotten red berry pies going soon.
I probably will give it another go and try and get another one at some point.
Yeah, I guess there's only so much milking and cheese making that you can do.
Well, exactly.
It drives you a little bonkers.
Exactly.
Okay, so hot and cold.
Yeah.
Could you read out those guesses again?
Yes. Yeah. Do you want me to just sort of read them one at a time?
Yeah,
And then,
let's go one at a time, and
okay.
then I'll give you warmer or colder.
First one I see here is
Based on the-
Remington.
That's cold.
Cold. Okay. Then I see Lumbridge area.
Colder.
Colder. Okay. Ranging Guild area.
Warmer.
Ooh, okay. Okay. Outer Fortis. I saw that a couple of times.
Hot.
Hot. Interesting. So we are looking at Varlamore then. Interesting.
That is correct.
Okay. So we are looking
somewhere
at Varlamore.
In the continent.
Yeah, see, this is where my knowledge becomes deceased. So, chat, I'm relying on you at this point. We've got a knife spawn. No, we've got a shop that sells a knife. We've got a log spawn, and we have chickens. South of Hunter Guild. Someone says Hunter Guild.
South of Hunter Guild is hotter.
Hotter. Alderan?
You're burning hot.
Oh, it looks like we could be in Alderan, boys. I don't know what chunk. Let me look at the world map here. I don't know dick about Varlamore, unfortunately. This is Alderan? Yes, it is. Okay. Oh, okay. So there's farms all over the joint. Fair enough.
That's not necessarily farms that you can interact with.
Okay.
There's
okay.
an interesting mini game there, so to speak, where you're grabbing grapes from grape guys.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's. But now, where would the starting zone be? Where's the? You know what? I'll give you this. The starting zone has the log drop.
The starting zone has the log drop. Okay. Okay. Oh. I mean, I'm purely just seeing a bunch of trees here, which would a completely unreasonable assumption, but maybe there's a log spawn in Mistrock here?
Shockingly, that is correct.
Oh! Unreal. Okay,
Yeah.
and then you've unlocked 5 chunks. So, I mean, I
Yeah.
don't want to go too far with spoilers, but you must be pretty close to have either you've ran fairly directly. I mean, you can go diagonally, so maybe like 1, 2, and
The
then you've left.
diagonals didn't. The diagonals haven't caused anything yet.
Okay,
Just
so
because it's such a small area.
you must be pretty close to have unlocking most of Alderaan at that point. Oh, we got some double milking going on here. What's going on?
Oh, double milk.
Interesting. Okay, that's really cool, and I do like that it's in, you know, a newer part of the game. I think that's good for the viewers and probably for yourself. You know.
Yeah. Well, I think there was one other person who had an Alderaan start on a chunk account, but I believe his last post was 6 months ago.
Oh, okay.
So either he's encountered a grind so large that he just had to stop the series,
sure,
or it's and I know exactly which grind he'd be stuck on, by the way.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a very, very underutilized area, and there's some really cool interactions with a bird nest that is on the top of the windmill there.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's on top of the windmill. It's not like Eagle's Peak or something, is it? I know nothing
It's
about
almost
that area
like
of the game.
an Eagle's Peak nest in terms of size, but it's an interesting nest in a way that you can put items in the nest and then log out. And when you log back in, there might be a different item available in the nest.
Oh.
So it causes some rather interesting. Just to give you an idea, if you put dragon claws in the nest, no idea you would.
Sure.
But it gets exchanged for an egg.
What?
So I feel bad for the person who figured that out.
Who tried that? Oh my god. So it's like a weird like trading mechanic sort of
almost
thing?
Yeah, there's like 10
Interesting,
different
okay.
items or something that you can put in there, and but yeah, it was like there's a glove drop that you can put a rope in there and it returns with gloves, which is like my best in slot glove item I got
love
from
that.
a bird's nest. Yeah, it was super cool.
That's really unique.
Yeah.
Daryl's
But, yeah.
asking, are charter ships rollable? Are you doing? So I guess the question would be, are you doing like two-way transportation? So if you can take a charter ship to and from a place, is that charter shippable location then a rollable chunk, or are you doing just walkable chunks?
So that's another rule that I had a bit of a why is it like that scenario. I understand that it's to create a more homogeneous map. Where once you roll out of an area, it expands to, okay, you're in this zone now, and all of your grinds are going to be similar to that. But I realized once again that if I'm going to be this relentless mode, there were some tweaks that needed to be done to that rule set as well. So charter ships are going to be permitted.
Okay.
And then on top of that, using a charter ship will not lock the other charter ship locations.
Okay.
So in the basic rule set, once you've used a charter ship to go somewhere, you can't use that charter ship to go into other locations.
Sure. Yeah.
According to the basic Chunkman rules.
So like the original one would kind of become like a hub almost. I like that, and I think that like goes hand in hand with the sort of randomness of the rolls and stuff, right? You know, having more possibilities, you're allowing the diagonals, like opening up the amount of rollable chunks. I think that works well for you.
I think if it was any other mode, it makes sense to close it off, but because I want so much anxiety to be running around during the rolls themselves,
for sure,
and because I don't have the dungeons that would cause massive death chunks, just the broadness of the world map needs to make up for that a bit.
Yes, I think that makes a lot of sense. Well, that's really exciting, man. I don't know if there were. Let me see if there were any other questions that maybe I didn't miss. Charge ships. Who we're chatting to? This is Relics, the creator of Lawbound, who is embarking on a new adventure, a new second series. He's doing a twist on a chunk man. You can go back and listen to that. But we're expecting to see an episode 0 with explanations and stuff in 2-3 weeks, something like that. You said, Relics?
Yeah, the first episode should be dropping within about 2 or 3 weeks.
Okay.
I saw Nano mention something about Piro.
oh yeah. Yeah, Piro. What are we thinking?
So it turns out one of the chunks that I did roll does have access to Piro.
Oh, okay.
Much like Dungeons, I decided to make Piro its own instance.
Right.
So it is you have to roll into Piro.
Okay. I think that makes sense. I see a lot of discussion around Piro, and people have varying opinions, right? And I think it boils down to 2 things. Firstly, the length of the grind. I mean, it's insane.
Mm-hmm.
So there are a lot of people who are like, their decision process around allowing Piro will be based around the length of the grind and just how bad it is. But there's also the aspect of, does it feel a little bit cheaty? Because once you unlock Piro and you go through all those grinds, all of a sudden you get massive monster upgrades, and like you're skipping a lot of other content in the game. So I see those debates had a lot. So I think adding that extra step where you have to roll into it, I think that makes sense.
Yeah. Well, if Piro itself, like, I haven't been to it recently, but once I roll into it, I need to make sure and see if it is in fact if it's 64 by 64, it fits in its own chunk. But if it isn't, then I could be stuck to a corner of Piro.
Right, yeah. So, I'm actually not sure about that. I'm not sure about that. Do I have Piro here right now? I don't. No, that's an interesting point for sure. I would assume it's all in one chunk, but you never really know.
Yeah, in the chunk rules, if you go to the chunk picker, there are a few different options there. And I understand what people mean by, like, the grind is nasty and can completely destroy, all of the other grinds. Because, like, if you unlock Piro and have access to, once again, like, rune bars, and you have to grind to 99 smithing because of that, it doesn't make too much. Like, it does lock the account in that stasis for such a long time. So there's a sub rule in there that says allow implings and their drops to count so long as they aren't guaranteed. So long as they are guaranteed spawns, so that rules out magpies and above. That is where I drew my line for the series here, because I realized that if it was like magpies and above, it would kind of wreck the progression. So I decided to put the line in the sand there. So if I do end up rolling and unlocking it, it won't be till the end of the world. It'll just be, I think, natures.
I like that.
Natures.
Yeah, I like that. I think that's a good sort of compromise, I guess. I think that makes a lot of sense. That does make a lot of sense. That's exciting though, man. I assume you've been having fun with it so far. You said you're about 20 hours in, something like that.
Oh yeah, I've already done one major grind. It was RNG based. I had to get a 1 in 865 drop with nothing but an iron dagger. So that was fun. I ended up actually getting lucky on that one, but then going dry for a 1 in 650. I won't spoil the exact numbers.
That's awesome, man. That's exciting. I'm looking forward to it.
Thank you very much. I mean, I'm looking forward to seeing the cheese stream after the milking stream.
Yeah, I think there's going to be quite a lot of that. There's going to be no shortage of that for sure. So we'll crack on. We'll crack on.
Now, just an FYI for you, I don't know how. I know you don't want to reveal much of our our private DM conversations and stuff like that.
Leaking my DMs here. Damn.
Yeah, I don't want to leak our DMs, but just know that the series does not interfere with anything that we've talked about.
Oh yeah.
So,
No,
so
you're totally fine. You're
okay.
totally fine.
So,
amazing. Amazing. That's exciting, dude. Thanks for coming on and sharing that.
Yeah, you're very welcome.
I feel honored that you selected our stream to reveal that nugget of information.
Oh, I mean, you have been here since like near the beginning. You were one of the first content creators outside of some really small guys that were non-RuneScape related that I've ever spoken to and interacted with, and yeah, I mean,
anytime, man, anytime. And I say that to anyone as well. You know, if anyone wants advice and stuff, I am no expert by any stretch of the imagination, but I think I've said this to Relics in the past before, and I think he's reciprocated the same thing. Sometimes just, you know, bouncing ideas off somebody is helpful, you know, and being able to share experiences and opinions and what you might be thinking about or what you might be going through, even if you get no sort of concise response or answer or whatever, just being able to have that discussion is beneficial for everybody. So yeah, I'm always up for a chat with whoever it may be. And yeah. Everyone should absolutely. I've put the link in both YouTube chat and in Twitch chat, so go drop them a sub, and yeah, keep an eye out for that. You guys should go and watch Lawbound, but I know a lot of you guys are Chunk account fans, and you got another one on the way by the sounds of things, so that's awesome.
Yeah, it's gonna be an adventure, that's for sure. And yeah, I'll have to figure out some way of adding you to one of my videos as a thank you. I'm just trying to think of how I can do that.
Oh, you don't have to do that, man. Of course not. Of course.
Well, you know what? Maybe I've got a couple ideas. We'll see what we can do here.
Maybe if you roll your way over to your nil, I'll make a cameo.
Kind of like there was a cameo appearance on. I know people who watch Chunkman accounts generally tend to watch most Chunkman accounts.
Right.
Many of you are familiar with Josh Isn't Gaming, but he appeared on another account that started in Corsair Cove. Does anyone know who I'm talking about?
I don't know. I'm really bad for that, to be fair.
Yeah. I'm drawing blank on the name too.
Impling only?
So...
Oh, Impling only.
Is it Impling only? I think it might be.
That's what I'm seeing.
Yep, it is Impling only. Made a special appearance on Impling only, and it was quite awesome to see that.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah,
I like that.
So yeah, I'm hoping we can do more of that every once in a while.
Yeah,
Let me know if you need me to smuggle a Phoenix crossbow into your area.
Yeah.
I'm kidding.
I love that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Well, dude, like I say, thank you very much for sharing.
Yeah, well, thanks for having me on.
Of course, man. Of course. It'd be cool to do stuff like this more.
Yeah, I should definitely pop in from time to time and could just talk a little bit more, because I mean, a two-way conversation like this is sometimes entertaining.
Sometimes.
It depends on what it's about, right? I saw someone say, please ask Relics if he is a baseball fan.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, I haven't really been following baseball all too much. I remember on the Nintendo GameCube playing Slugfest 2003. 2003, guys. So
oh my god,
it's been a while since I've done anything baseball related there. Yeah, I mean, RuneScape kind of took over my life at an early age. And...
It'll do that. Yeah, it'll do that. It never leaves you either.
No, it doesn't. You never really do. you take breaks. That's all
Yeah,
you do.
it's the old thing, right? It's the old thing. Oh,
Well,
for
I
sure.
thought I was good and gone. There was a 2-year span I didn't play RuneScape. I just got sad playing League of Legends with the guys, and oh, that was an awful time in my life. I would not recommend that game to anyone.
No, there's no game that I've
Oh.
really stuck with consistently like I have with RuneScape, for sure.
Exactly.
For
Yeah.
sure. Well, I appreciate it, dude. That's awesome. I'll let you get to your well, I guess you're going to be editing for you're going to be on the editing grind for a little while now.
I'm definitely gonna be on the editing grind. Mostly it's scripting.
Yes,
It's
yeah.
like, I mean, as you very well know, when you script a chunk account, you have to pace. It's pacing. It's all about pacing, and it's really hard to write.
It is. I'm always trying to think about what the video might look like and then let that dictate how I play the game. So I'm always a little bit conscious of, like, if I have like 7 different tasks in my chunk, I don't want to just flip-flop between them every 10 minutes because it's very like whiplash inducing for the episode. So it's like I have to kind of think about, okay, how do I want this to look? What's the story gonna be here? And and that's before I even start playing. And then you're editing, you're piecing it together, any narration. There's a lot, man. There's a lot to it, but yeah, that's awesome.
But that's exactly how Lorebound started. Is it was flip-flop all over the place. Like episode 1 was just a cluster of who knows what. I was like, I was talking to people, starting quests everywhere. It didn't have a rhyme or reason at all. And then it was like, let's focus on Recipe for Disaster. And then as soon as you got that focus and that goal, it got great. But with
that's the thing,
the goal is just the tasks. So you gotta kind of like, which one do you want to savor as a last task, and then just grind it out, I guess.
Exactly that. Yeah, you got it. Well, dude, best of luck to you. I'm sure you're gonna kill it. I look forward to hearing all about it. Shoot, hit me up if you have questions, or let me know what's going on. I'm always interested. And
sounds good.
Maybe we'll get some updates from you in the future.
Sounds like a plan. Thanks, Blue, for having me on.
Of course,
and
man. Of course.
Talk to you later.
Talk to you later, dude. Appreciate it.
All right. Cheers.
There you go, guys. An exclusive. That's pretty awesome. I always love when a new chunk is coming in, It's always great to see. I'm a chunk content creator, but I'm also a chunk fan, right? I love this game and I love this game mode. So it's always nice to see new people coming into it, especially someone like Relics, who I've been watching his content, and I respect his content and I know what he's capable of producing. So I'm excited to see where he goes with it, especially since he's got his unique twists and things like that in the series. I think it's going to be really cool. I genuinely didn't know about it until right now. I was learning along with you. It was not a scripted bit. But guys, thank you for going and throwing him some support. I'm sure you're going to love his content. I'm sure you're going to love it. Impling Only is one that I need to catch up on, actually. I think I only saw episode 1 of that. That was sort of one of the ones that I added to my list of, like, I need to watch this. And I never got round to it. So I do need to do that, for sure. But you are about to get an ad. Probably reasonable timing, since the call just ended. I'll use that opportunity to get some more water. Maybe feed the dog. But I'll be right back. Give me 90 seconds. Am I back in time? Oh, I was back like way early. I'll go away for another 60 seconds. I thought he was going to want to be fed, but he didn't even leave. He's under the desk right now. He didn't even get up, so. Exclusive dual yap sesh. Everybody bought our 7th album. Man, I got like a migraine again. I felt it coming before the stream, but I was like, nah, it'll be fine. But it's lingering. How's it going, guys? Did I miss anyone that came in? Mini Sellers, good to see you. Aaron, good to see you. Did you just roll? Yari said you were about to roll. Just posted an update on my Chunk account in your OSRS progress page. Let me have a look. My Discord's always hidden behind my mic arm. After 3 days and 393 kills, the Greater Dreamer dropped me their addy legs, and I rolled the Piscarilius Station Chunk. The 2 tasks are both 1 in 512 drops from the head guard, Rune Kite and Simi. Since I got the Simi drop from Gangsters, that one is checked off. Dude, that's awesome. Big upgrades there as well. To get a Rune Kite. Good luck to you, man. 1 in 512, not the worst. Not the worst. It'll take a little bit of time, but I believe, man. That's going to be awesome. Huge, dude. Rama, good to see you. Hope you're doing well, buddy. Welcome, welcome. Changed, but they lived underwater. Well, I'm sad about the bush patch. But hey, it is what it is. I thought I could just cure it like any other plant, right? Like with the plant cure. That's why I wanted to do it on stream and go and check it every 20 minutes, because I thought I could just cure it. And the fact that I can't get secateurs, I mean, that's kind of lame, right? Not ideal. Those farm shop things do annoy me, like the guys that you pay to look after your crops. They, like I was saying on the call, they sell farming supplies, but they don't sell all farming supplies. Like, they go as far as to sell compost and plant cure, which are fairly obscure items for it to sell. It's pretty awesome, but they don't sell a spade, which is such a basic farming tool. They don't sell secateurs. Add a bush patch? What? Why? I did the same thing with my first bush patch as well. Pain. Actual pain. I will debate with myself if I want to go and try and get another one. It is a 1 in 420 drop rate. Killing tortoises is very slow. It's very painful. Maybe. Very disappointing. Kane, good to see you. Sorry, I didn't see you come in there. I've been off in the north with no service, but I caught you today. No worries, dude. Up in the north, eh? Up in the north. Welcome in. Good to see you, buddy. Hope you're doing well. Welcome back, Aram. It'll take a few days, probably, hopefully. Yeah, it shouldn't be too bad, right? It shouldn't be too bad. Most people that aren't chunkers would store it in the leprechaun. That's true. I just always assumed that the purpose of those guys, even selling things in the first place, was like, if you forgot to bring something on your farm run and you didn't have one stored, you could just pick one up, right? But to not have a spade in there, like, I don't know. I'm just complaining, but it is what it is. It's not the end of the world. Planting the redberry bush doesn't do a lot for me. If you are sort of thinking, oh, you get loads of XP from it or whatever, you don't. It grows like every hour or something, and you get like 4 XP per redberry. It's really low XP. It's almost as bad as just raking. But I just thought it would be cool to actually have a crop that was grown that I could sort of consistently go and pick. So maybe I'll commit to that. We'll see. But killing another 420 tortoises will probably take 20 hours. More, maybe. So it might not be worth it. Farming shop, we don't cater to chunk men. Clearly. Clearly. But there's a lot of weird stuff like that in the game, right? Like the fact that a saw is so hard to come by. Like it's just hard to get a saw on any account. Any chunk account, I should specify. Plant Q is a consumable though. Spade and secateurs aren't. Yeah, but they have like seed dibbers and rakes though, you know? So why not have a spade and secateurs? Still hope they add saws to docks for sailing. It's not impossible. It's not impossible that they do that. Now I see. All right, how much milk did I get in the process there? 11,400 buckets to go. It's nice because I do have enough. Like, I could now switch from milking to making cheese and get enough cheese. Maybe I get enough milk. Maybe I get 14,326 milk. Turn all of that milk into butter. Then I butter all of the potatoes. And then all I have to do is get whatever the math is on that, like 9,000 more milk to make the rest of the cheese. Maybe that would be a nicer way of breaking up the grind. In that case, I would need like 3,000 more milk if I wanted to do that. It's an option. It's an option. Be a nice way of just like getting XP along with the grind. I don't know. Maybe that would be a way to break it up. I'll see. I'll see. Baseball time. Have a good rest of your stream, Blue. And thanks again for your time, Relics. Have a good time at baseball. Are you playing, Mickey? Or are you like watching it? I don't know why I'm asking you a question as you're trying to leave. Sorry. Enjoy, dude. Thanks for swinging by. And thanks for the 5 months of membership, dude. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Man, now I want to start a second series. What am I going to do, man? What is my second series going to be, guys? What does one do? There are so many options. Oh, you retired from playing years ago? Ah, that's fair. Probably best to break the cheese churn and grind up a bit. Yeah, I think so, Decky. I think so. Splitting up any long grind is usually a good thing to do. Rebuilding Blue. I mean, I would love genuinely to, you know, I made that second main account. I would love that to be like a second series, but I just think it's too generic, you know? It would just be Blue plays RuneScape like a normal account, which is fine. I would like a saw. I don't know what... Well, if I got a saw, that would be quite helpful, I think. If for some reason Port Khazard suddenly, like, charter ship suddenly sold a saw, and then I rolled into Ardy, bought a player-owned house, and then I rolled into Yanil, that still wouldn't help, because I wouldn't be able to move my house to Yanil yet. And I would just be picking up planks for, like, a crazy amount of time. The second series is Hailing the Banana King. Nothing wrong with that? You're right. There is nothing wrong with that. I mean, it sounds like a very selfish thing to think about, but it doesn't have a lot of growth opportunity, you know? Like, it's good for us as a community, because I get to play a normal account on stream, be really fun, make content out of it, be good for you guys, because you guys would be here just watching me play a normal account. That would be cool. But in terms of like attracting new viewers to the channel, it's not as good. But that is reasonably selfish reasoning, you know? It's not impossible, though, that I do something like that, but maybe not as a series, not as like a I'm going to make episodes on it and release it kind of thing. But if the chunk account is in a grind that's so AFK and boring, like, I don't know, let's say I do commit to doing, I'll allow that chat, it got blocked for some reason. If I do, for some reason, I decide that I want to get 99 magic and I need to just gather 200,000 nature runes at the nature rune chest, and it's 1,000 hours of me clicking on the nature rune chest. I'm not going to stream me clicking on the nature rune chest every single day for like 6 months. So that would then, I guess, be a good opportunity to be like, you know, maybe small in the corner of the screen is Tower of Blue, you know, like down here or something, is Tower of Blue clicking on the nature rune chest, and then on the main screen you're watching me play my main or something. That could make sense, but I don't know if I would make content out of it, per se. Learning to PK. Honestly, not a bad idea either. AI quest cape. Bronze Man. Bronze Man is always something that's caught my eye, yeah. I do find myself coming back to Bronze Man quite a lot. I would like to come up with something completely new on my own, but a lot of things have already been done, which is a lazy excuse, but it's hard to come up with something totally fresh and new that is going to work well, you know? Brimsy, good to see you. How you doing, man? Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. No second account, that's a snowflake playing more than one snowflake at a time because burnout. That's true. That is true. Yeah. I think ports will get a soul when Sailing comes out. I don't know if they will. I honestly don't know if they will. I can imagine them doing it, but I can also imagine them not doing it. I did sneak my question about the saw in ports where you change your ship with a saw into the house survey. Sorry, into the survey they did not long ago. To put the idea out there. I just don't know if they will. I mean, the reason that I think they will is because it makes sense. And the reason I think that they won't is because Jagex are very in tune with the content creation community, and they are fully aware of chunk accounts and everything else. And I think they know that adding a saw to charter ships would change so many people's series immediately. And I don't know if they want to make that call right off the bat. But maybe I'm wrong. I have an idea, I'll shoot you a message. It's been done, but the person who done it, I don't know if they still do it as such. Yeah, please do. Shoot me a message, man. I'm down. If Jagex really doesn't want to screw the OneChunkers, an option would be that you can get the saws after you did the Sailing Unlock quest. True, yeah. Yeah, I guess they could do something like that, yeah. Community events would be good during those types of grinds. Yes, definitely. Definitely. That is one of the harder things about OneChunk. I mean, we know that OneChunk is difficult for a content creator because the videos can take a long time to come out. But as a streamer as well, it's like, not a lot going on, right? I mean, you look at Agile Tom, bro's just killing the Necromancer for the next however many months, right? Or whatever the case may be. And it's tough. Thankfully, we are generally, I say this all the time, we are generally second monitor content, and what is actually physically happening on screen tends to be a little bit less important. So that's nice. But it would be nice to be doing something somewhat engaging. Of course, I always sort of come back to the idea of just doing some like variety streams from now and from time to time, you know, if I really am doing something brain rot, like if I'm churning 10,000 cheese maybe I fire up Minecraft for a stream instead, you know? I know a lot of you guys, I don't want to say a lot of you, but I know not everybody here would want to tune into that, and I totally understand that, but... Doing well, how about you? I'm doing good, mate. I'm doing good. Glad to hear you're doing well, though. Playing 2 snowflakes at the minute, just OSRS and RS3. Ah, yes. Yeah. I am, like I say, I do have a super secret project, but I just don't know if it's gonna happen. It is happening. I am working on it. I am playing it. I am doing it. But I actually don't know the feasibility of it yet, so I'm waiting before I commit to it and announce it, you know? But I have been playing it quite a lot. I'm quite a number of hours into it so far. I've done a lot of theory crafting. My note section is filled with theories, wiki links, you name it. But it's extremely ambitious. And I just want to make sure it's doable before I commit. Might just be a stream series, but could be turned into videos. I'm intrigued. You've captured my attention. Feel free to take this sailing locked account. Outside of ports and islands, you're locked to the sea. I was trying to think about some sort of sailing related locked account. I imagine there's going to be a plethora of people doing something similar. I did also love the idea of starting like a chunk account that starts like on one of these obscure little islands somewhere, like this one here, right? Or like an island that you can dock at somewhere, just a random little blob of land that you can start somewhere. But yeah, I don't know if I want to do like 2 chunk accounts. Sounds a little samey, I guess. I'll probably do some more like milking. Take it easy, Sakatbong. Appreciate it, buddy. Appreciate you. We'll catch you later. This is a song about a girl. I think I will do that. I think I will get 3,000 more milk and then turn it all into butter. Because the butter is faster than cheese, if you didn't know. I wouldn't blame you if you didn't. Not many people are out here using the dairy churns, realistically. But making butter is faster than making cheese. Not by a huge amount, but it is. So if I get 14,326 milk, turn that into 14,326 butter, turn those into 14,326 buttered potatoes, and then I can just get, whatever it is, 8,000 more milk to turn into cheese to finish the job. Maybe that would just be a way to feel like I'm making good progress, rather than just milking for the next, like, 2 weeks. Maybe. This is a song about the way she stared at me in my American Apparel underwear. It's tough to think about side series and second series. It's a difficult sort of question to answer, I guess. A difficult thing to think about. No belly up dog anymore? You or me? I don't know where mine is. No, mine is very much belly down. He's laying behind me. Billy, good to see you. Hope you're doing well, buddy. My favorite Scandinavian. I'm still so embarrassed by that. Yikes. No, it's difficult to think of a second series because there's a lot to think about, right? Like, there's a lot of... Well, I mean, the obvious ones are like, will this do well? Will I enjoy playing it? Will the community like it? Is it a unique idea? Blah, 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 right? There's a lot of that, but there's a lot of jeopardy with it, I guess, where it's like, if I start a second series and it's just a bad idea and people just don't like it or whatever, well, am I now just committed to this second series for the next 2 years or whatever, even though I'm not enjoying it, the people aren't enjoying it, whatever? So I don't want to give up on a series halfway through. You know, if I did AI Cape for like another... Why do I keep doing that? If I did AI Cape for like another 6 months, didn't get the Fire Cape, and then was like, yeah, you know what, I'm done with this, then that's like, that sucks. You have to finish it. So I gotta like make sure that it's all good. Well, I'm off, Blue. Good luck. No worries, Desan. Good to see you, buddy. Hope you're out. Hope you keep him well. Always good to see you, mate. Have a good night. Catch you another time. Unguided Inception. I don't think I could ever do any kind of unguided series. I just don't think I could do it. It would drive me insane. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I could do it. Oh, that was a song request. Why? What? See, the milk alert did work though. Do I not have an alert for that? Am I tripping? Am I dumb? I was gonna try and figure that out now, but I'm not gonna bother. I'll just I'll deal with that another time. I thought I had an alert for that. Maybe I didn't. Unguided. Unguided Inception. Aha. Inception by the Unguided, right? Yeah. Add to queue. It's coming on after this, mate. Send a friend chat and see a message in Discord. Don't have to use the idea. I'll check it out. I'll check it out. I'll not read it out, but I will. I'll have a look. Accept your friend request, of course, first. Oh, I forgot to reply to a private message yesterday. Whoops. Whoops. I like that, Daryl. I like that. I'll have to. I'll read that again later and have a real think about like how it might look and stuff. I like that. Thank you for sharing. Appreciate it. That sounds really unique, actually, at a first glance. But yeah, I'll have a proper little. I always like to have a good old theory craft and a deep dive and what might the future look like with that and things like that. It's hard to think about off the top of my head, but that's really cool. Another idea for a series, you know, on drop rate, well, introducing drop ramp, a mode where you must collect items with increasing odds until you've gotten all droppable items. Good grief. That's interesting. Yeah, so I guess you would be starting with like bones or whatever, and then eventually you'd be up to like a 1 in a million onyx from a gem bag. That's pretty cool. The final item. I don't see Doggo, and that always worries me. Bailey, come here. Hey, buddy, come here. Look, the people want to say hi. Come here. Come here. What are you doing, eh? This isn't quite what I had in mind, but, you know. You gotta stop. No. He listens to me sometimes. I don't know where Bernie went. He was around at some point. I like this filly. X, are you still here? Or are you at work? I don't know why I give you a yes or no. Either you are or you aren't. I'm here. That's all I need. That's all I need. Since there's so many 100% drop items, you could go 1 to 1, 1 to 2, 1 to 1, 1 to 2, 1 to 3, 1 to 1, 1 to 2. Oh my god, yeah. Yeah. Well, what's the word for that? I don't know. I feel like there's a word for that. But that would be crazy. By the time you're up to like 1 in 80 or something and you have to start again at 1 to 1. Whoa. God damn. Yeah, that's nuts. There's a lot of things you could do to that, where you could have it where, like, the combat level also scales with it. So, like, you have to get a 1 in 1 from a level 1. So it'd be like bones from a chicken. Then you have to get a 1 in 2 from a level 2. So it could be like, I don't know. If something like that exists. Maybe you would run into problems where things like that just don't exist. Cat gone stealth mode? Yeah, seemingly. 009 sound system Dreamscape. See if I can get it before this song ends. 009. Oh no. Sound system. I didn't get it in time. It's alright. Wait. I got you. Oh, how did I not recognize the name of this song? I was like, something feels familiar about that, but I don't recognize exactly what it is. What an absolute bop. Sorry for blowing your eardrums out. Came for the udders and he's got a shirt on, clickbait. Tricky part is planning it so you aren't locked into killing Zora or Vorkath with a bad setup. True, yeah, there would be a lot of planning behind that, definitely. Later, Blue, it's that time again. Time to get some sleep, else I'd get utterly tired. Good luck on the grind, Graham out, peace. No worries, Graham, have a good night, dude. Thanks for swinging by. Grats on the fire making, and good luck on whatever next grind you may endeavor upon. Catch you another time, dude. Have a good night. Can't remember where the song was. Recognize though still? Yeah, it was like, if you go back to like 2010, this song was like every tutorial ever. YouTube don't get to experience it. Although YouTube probably could experience this one. This is like the OG copyright-free song, right? I wonder if an absolute money-making gigabrain play would have been in like, if in like 2014 or something, if you bought the rights to this song somehow, found the person who made it, buy the rights for whatever it cost, and then just start copyright claiming every single video on the internet that played this song. I wonder if you would just make bank. Is that how copyright works? Wonder if I could still do that. All of a sudden, half of YouTube just gets taken down. To be fair, my cat's always in stealth mode until she wants pets. Yeah, no, mine too. Pets or food. That's the only time I see them. You don't remember this at all? Oh, man. Maybe I'm just too old. If people don't take down or mute those videos, yes, you would make money from those videos. That's true. Man, I really want to share my super secret idea with you, but I just... It's not a... No, I just shouldn't right now. I just shouldn't right now. I should stop talking about it, though, because then it feels like I'm just baiting. It feels like I'm baiting you. I promise I'm not. Hope you'll be in a new chunk by the time October comes round. Got my clan bingo going on that month, and the pot is currently over 1 bill. Oof. We can definitely play Rundle. I don't mind the idea of that. Yeah, we can definitely do that. What was I going to say? Oh, yeah, I put in an estimated chunk completion date of October 1st, actually. So it could work out pretty well. It could work out pretty well for you. That was like a target date that I set for myself. Can't believe YouTube allows this type of content. I know, right? It's absolutely horrendous. I'm the same age as you. Oh, you just never had decent internet for years? That's fair. You can tell us, we can keep it secret. Oh, I'm sure. Blue balling chat. Ah, I like it. I like it. All right. Give us a guess. Nano. I think it was Nano that put it in, right? Rundle time, baby. Give us a guess, Nano. Start us off. We're in normal mode. You guys are always so bad at this. Sorry. You just are. Nano. Nano. Here's a tip. Hydrate. Good shout. I'll do another one, even though I just did a bunch. No. Calling Nano. Nano, this is your final boarding call. There he is. Sherlock. Alright, we're starting with Sherlock. Oh, I typed Sherlock. Sherlock, start us off. Oh, it's one of these ones. What does that mean again? It's... unknown, maybe? No. What does it... What does it mean that it's, like, kind of a human, but kind of not? I don't really know what that means. Okay, well, it's male. It's... maybe a human, maybe not. Maybe something unknown. I don't know. It's east of Kandarin. It does have a combat level. And that's what we know so far. That's what we know so far. Was about to say maybe Nano just popped it so you'd play Rundle instead of milking to give him time to go AFK and not miss any of the exciting in-game content. Arav? No sign of any Aravs in here. Normal mode's a bit weird where it excludes a lot of people. Vanica? Could definitely try Vanica. Okay, lower combat level than 146, but it was released in 2005. But it's further east still. It's not in Misthalin, but it is further east. So it has to be desert, right? Yeah, like, I don't think there's anything else in that direction. I think it has to be desert. Maybe Mauritania? I feel like it's too south for Mauritania. Could be, though. Could be. Osman? Osman's not a bad shout. Although, does Osman have a combat level? It has to have a combat level, but it's lower than 146. So it's quite a low combat level. It's the race that's throwing me off. Like, I'm thinking, like, the Sphinx or something. But does that have a combat level? No, I think it does, right? I don't think it does. Anyone got any shouts? Barrows Brothers? Oh, you know what? That's genius, because that is a human, but it's also like a ghost, right? Maybe that's why it's saying that, and it's pretty much pointing the right way. Are they a lower... Well, let's just try one. Let's try, like, Darrock, right? I like that a lot. Unless, do you have a preference, Ben? Do you want me to pick a certain Barrow's brother over the other? But I'm happy to go with that. That's a really smart guess. Is the Sphinx female? Oh, it probably is, actually. Don't have a preference? Alright, we'll do Darok. Ooh. Okay. So, it's a human undead. It was released in 2005. Lower... Are the Barrows brothers different combat levels? Or are they all 115? Because now I'm thinking, is it not a Barrows brothers? Guthun? Oh, wait. Guthun's not even in here? Was it just Darok that was in here? Arim? But why is Guthun not in here? Am I dumb? Is Guthun weird. Not Mori, or is it? I'm colorblind. No, it is. It is in Mauritania. It's saying that it's southwest of Darok. So if I'm thinking about Mauritania, that would be Verak? No. Carol? Carol's like 98? Okay, let's try Carol. Carol's not in here either, man. Unless they're called something specific. Why would Carol not be in here? And why would Guthun not be in here? But Torag's not in here either, but Arim is. So I guess I have to go for Arim. Because none of the others are in here. Oh, it's KH? No, that's not even in here either. Okay, I guess I'll go for Arim. Well done. Very well done. Well pieced together. Sherlock was a good start. Nice and central. I like that. Vanica was a great shout. Got us the combat level. And basically told us that it was either Mauritania or desert. So really like that. And it got us the year. The shout of the Barrows brothers, genius. To figure out why it was like human and something else. And then being able to pinpoint which Barrows brother it is. Well played, folks. That was, I'm impressed. I'm impressed. You guys are smart. I said you guys suck at this. You've changed my opinion on it. Very well done. Very well done. The devil's den. The devil's den. Oh, expert mode. You're right. I forgot about that. Okay, let me start the milk. And we'll, yeah, we'll do expert mode. I'm down. And gummy is what you want me to start with, of course. Fair enough. So this is expert mode. It's the same thing again, just harder. Harder. Sometimes it's harder, but it's just harder because it's bullshit. That's generally why. Okay, it's a human that is not a male. It is east of Kandarin. It doesn't have a combat level. And it was released before 2007. That's good. Usually, like, in expert mode, I find they're in, like, 2023, and I just have no idea who it is. But it was released before 2007. But it is a human. It's not a male. No combat level. Queen Elmiria. Okay, let's try it. Elamaria. I'm assuming that's who you want. Oh, I thought we were going to be there. Okay, it is female. We can confirm. It's not in Misthalin, though. That has to be desert, right? This time, that definitely is desert. No combat level, though. Is this the Sphinx? Okay, so it's earlier than 2005. So we're talking, like, early. We're talking early. Let me see. Prince Ali Rescue Woman. Would that not be in Misthalin still, though? I think it has to be in the desert. Which woman starts the tourist trap quest? Oh, God. I just did it quite recently as well. It's not Almira or something, is it? I forget. Anna in a barrel. Bandit leader. I think that's a male, right? Anna in a barrel's an interesting shout. Or just Anna, I guess. I don't mind that. Elena, that's who I was thinking of. Okay, I'll try Anna. If it's not that, I'll try Elena. Ooh, okay. So it was released in 2004 specifically. It is in the desert. It's northeast-ish, but mostly north of Anna. So probably, yeah, it could well be the person that starts the quest then. That would make sense. I just want to make sure we got the name of that chick correct, though. Irina is who we're thinking of. We're thinking of Irina. Are we happy for me to try that? I'm gonna go for it. Oh, but that would be the same year, wouldn't it? Yeah, because it's the same. That would be the same quest, surely. It'd be the same year, right? The woman who sells plate skirts, Renale. Okay. I know I've missed a bunch of guesses here. I'm sorry. Oh, that was too early on that one. It is pretty much specifically 2004. What else did people say? Hit points cape? Surgeon General? Could be, actually, yeah. What is that what she's called? Surgeon General? Is that what she's called? Ooh, it's not, but it's gotta be someone in the duel arena, right? Who else is in the duel arena? I don't know who else is in the duel arena. I ain't a gambler, so I don't know. God, how can it not be that? Who else is in there? Oh, they're just other nurses? Should I just type nurse and see if they like... Oh my... This is why I don't like expert mode, okay? Because now it's just a guessing game. It could be any one of these. It literally could be any one of these. We literally just have to go through them. There's no... Right? Should I just work my way through these until we get it? Because it could be any one of them. I'm assuming it's one of these with a hat on. And maybe not Sarah. Sarah maybe is somewhere else. Endure. Okay, I'll try it. Oh, that's in Courant. It's not that one. Are these all just in different places? I feel like I have to try them now. She's also in Courant. What are we doing out here? Wound? Well, I mean... Oh, they're puns. Ah, I didn't even catch that. Those three are in Shazian. Is the only one that I didn't try? I mean, I have to try it now, right? No, okay. Who else is here? Am I gonna have to Google? I'm just gonna Google. OSRS Duel Arena. It's not even called that, is it? Emirs Arena or something like that. This might be cheating, but we're never gonna get it, are we? Legacy duels, rewards. I just want to see... No, this isn't telling me anything. Sabrine? It's actually not. It's actually not. Abla. Abla. This is dumb. This is where I get annoyed at expert mode. Okay, okay. It's like, that's stupid, right? Because there's no other discerning factor. I mean, there's the arrow. You could argue like, oh, well, you could figure it out by looking at the arrow. But that's... I don't know, man. That's silly to me. That's weird. That's weird. Well done, guys. Well done. Weird. Hey, what are you doing? Stop it. Hang on, let me put this pillow away that my dog is in the middle of terrorizing. Hang on, I'm going to... I'll get another inventory of milk going, and then I'll go and get the dog a chew or something. Be right back. Oh, come on, hey. I don't know. Maybe that'll help. Maybe it won't. I don't know. He's crazy, man. He's crazy. 16th of February, 2022. Update. The red cross symbol has been changed to a red asterisk to comply with Article 53 of the 1949 Geneva Convention, as well as Section 6 of the United Kingdom's Geneva Conventions Act 1957. How strange. Haley, hey. Come here. Stop that. Stop it. Stop. Behave. Being a nut right now, man. Discord pet? Alright, Discord pet. Let me look at Discord pet. Oh my god. It's so cute, man. I love it, Devin. I love it. Bailey. Stop it. Stop. Leave it. Ah. Come here. You know when you're being bad, what happens? This is how she goes. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come on. Ah. Scoop your butt. This is the rules. The rules are the rules, and the facts are the facts. When Bailey's being a dickhead, you gotta sit on my lap. It's not how the song goes, but it is now. Big doggo. It is a big doggo. It is a big doggo. It's a big bastard. That's what it is. The dog knows what it wants. It does. Yeah, I know what it wants as well. Anything that it can chew. And right now, it's my pillow. And I'm like, bro, if you could see how many dog toys I'm surrounded by, like, it's like a minefield of dog toys around me. But no, he wants the pillow. So I just pick him up every time. If he's being a bad boy, I pick him up and he immediately just calms down. It's like an instant, just relax mode. See if I can spin him around. You looking at the people? What's going on? Hmm? You being naughty? You being a bad boy? Why are you trying to hide from the camera? Look, it's over here. They want to see you. Look, over here. Look. Look that way. Look that way. You. He's like, I did not consent to this. Is he a sleepy boy? No, not even a little bit. Not at all. There is not a part of this dog that wants to sleep right now. He just likes a cuddle, though. Big boy hug. He just wants cuddles. He does just want cuddles. Alright, are we done cuddling? Are you gonna relax now? Are you gonna chill? Are you gonna chill? Are you gonna be calm? Hmm? You're gonna be a nice boy? Come on. Crazy, man. Crazy. I want to turn off my brain, so I'm going to watch YouTube videos. I'll see you all when I see you. No worries, Daryl. Take it easy, dude. I'll check out your message again in a minute. I appreciate that, buddy. Appreciate it. We'll catch you later. I always appreciate you hanging out, mate. Always. Always. Are you heading out as well, JM? You use your brain in Blue Stream. Ugh. How long are you streaming for? Not too much longer, I don't think, Nano. I'm trying to ignore this migraine, but it's not, you know, sometimes it's hard to ignore. It's not like killing me or anything. It's not like the worst migraine ever. It just makes it harder to operate normally. You know what I mean? And I wouldn't mind, you know, doing a similar thing to Daryl and just switching the brain off for a little bit. Sometimes it's a smart play. Sometimes it's a smart play. Oh, you read a Twitch message? I thought you were signing off. I wasn't sure if you were responding to the person who said they were leaving or if you were leaving yourself. It turns out it was neither of those options. It's storming outside. I don't know what the weather's like here. It's been very hit and miss. Still very smoky. No, we're bright and sunny out here. Well, as bright and sunny as it can be with all of the smoke. I'm staying for another approximately 20 minutes. Should get to my goal around then. I need to get on with editing as well, man. I said I was going to do some yesterday and I didn't. And I need to get on it. I need to get on it. Like, right now, I feel like I've got plenty of time. But that plenty of time is going to evaporate extremely quickly. And then I'll be in, like, deadline mode. You know when you're, like, a kid at school doing your homework on the bus on the way to school? That's sometimes what it feels like, where it's like, I gotta make a video, like, right now. Would hit 80 smithing and 1900 total level in approximately 20 minutes. That's huge, man. That's huge. Get off and get to editing. I think I will do some tonight. I think my action plan is, you know, get off stream today. I'll probably wind down for an hour or two. And then I think I'll have a little productive evening and just get a start on it. I kind of just want to get the framework down. I think that's, you know, I'm not trying to like make it a polished video right now. I just want the framework in so that I have something to work with. Because right now I don't even have that. And I just have like loads of footage. So if I can get it all sort of slapped into the editing software so that the framework exists, I can then even render that framework and then delete all of the raw footage, which will save me a lot of hard drive space as well. I know I'm just talking about intricate content created details at this point. Not the most entertaining thing, but hit 90 wood cutting a little while ago and 91 strength earlier today too. Dude, big gains today. I love it. I love it. I would love to say I've hit some big gains as well. I have not. I've just milked. I've milked. I'm excited to crack on with the butter making though, as much as that is going to take forever as well. I'm kind of wording it like, oh yeah, I'll just get 3,000 more milk and then I'll just turn all that into butter, as if that's going to take like a day. All of the butter alone is going to take forever. I mean, I can't remember exactly how many ticks it is per butter, but I want to say it's like 12 seconds. No, is that right? I don't remember. I was going to do some calculation, but I actually don't remember. I could Google it, but whatever. It's one of those things where it's like, it's not even really worth Googling. Googling it doesn't speed it up. You got to do it anyway. It doesn't matter what Google tells me. Dragon Spear? Good lord. I would love a Dragon Spear, man. Just to have one. Or a Dragon Med Helm. I don't have that Bruce luck, unfortunately. I ain't got that Bruce RNG. Man, I'm still gutted about my Redberry bush. I don't have either of those. I just meant like your crazy mystery box luck, you know? But I guess you're not that lucky. Sorry, I take it back. Brother! We've been through this, alright? We've been through this already. You can't. Look. Kiss you to death. He said it's time to get off. I don't even know what I would do if I had a Dragon Spear or a Dragon Med Helm. I just think it would be cool to have one. You know? I just think it would be cool to have one. It wouldn't really be that useful for me. Is it... This is going to be a dumb question. Is a Dragon Spear an upgrade over the Rune Scimitar? It feels like it would be, but then maybe it just isn't. Maybe it, like, attacks slower and it's two-handed, so it... You know, maybe it isn't? I don't know. But it feels like it would be. I use the phrase, hell yeah, brother, a lot as a joke with my friends, so my wife started saying it, and apparently she unconsciously said it to the barista when she asked if she wanted the usual. She unconsciously said it. Your wife was unconscious at the coffee shop, and in her unconscious state said, hell yeah, brother. That's concerning. Sorry, that was a full Yariosho moment there where I'm just calling you told me an interesting story and I honed in on the one minor mistake that you made in the story. Sorry. That's funny though. There are many things that I say subconsciously now that I started saying as like a I started saying it ironically, and now I subconsciously say it unironically. I can't think of one off the top of my head. Just chuckling at the image of my little wife going, hell yeah, brother, with a pro wrestler voice to a random barista. I don't even know your wife, but I'm also imagining that scenario, and it's I like that. It's quite funny. It's quite funny. Guys, an ad's about to start. I am gonna get off here, actually. My head is not doing things that I wanted to do. To be fair. Hold.
I'm Batman.
Bailey. 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 Staley Baguette. Bailey Yabet. Malia Check. Haley Comet. Bailey. Bailey.
Hear it?
Bailey. Bailey. Bailey, 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 Bailey.
Malia a check, Haley Connect, Staley Baguette. Thank you, Yickety, because there was no way that was anybody else other than Yickety. So thank you very much, Yickety, for the $1 tip and the Baileys and the rhyming things with Bailey. I appreciate it, guys. I'm gonna get off here. I will be live again tomorrow, a little bit later than today, 5 p.m. Central. Be back to the normal time. Nobody streaming. Nobody. What day is it? Wednesday night and nobody. How can that be true? Is Tom done now as well? Hang on, let me check. Nobody. Well, that's fine. She's a chess streamer. I think I'll probably keep it relevant, but that's chill. I like to vet them a little bit before I raid them, you know. Guys, thank you for being here. I will see you guys tomorrow, and I will be around in Discord as usual. If you guys want to chat in general, or you want to hop in a voice chat or something, maybe I'll drop in and say hello to you. Whatever the case may be. But if not, I will see you guys tomorrow. Appreciate you all. Adios, amigos.